Welcome back to the Dream Center podcast. My name is Massey. I'm with
Armando.
and special guest
Lomar.
Lamar.
Episode 5.
5. So magically, we all have the same clothes as the previous episode, minus having Lamar as the guest.
I have a
so
good washing machine.
yeah. So for 2 weeks, we've been wearing the same thing. We had to actually record 2 episodes back to back. So we'll have more coming and rolling down the pipeline. With that said, man, Lamar,
Yeah.
the
Thanks for
man,
having me,
the
guys.
myth, the
I appreciate
legend. Somebody that's
Finalist.
Yeah.
Champion.
Oh,
What else?
And finalists again.
finalist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 3
Yeah.
times.
A
There we
man,
go.
a myth, a legend. Tell us a little bit about yourself, man. You're everywhere in the Dream Center, but
Yeah.
we wanna. The people would like to know who is Lamar.
Talk to your fans.
Well, so,
Yeah.
well, everyone here calls me Coach Lomar, or at least the kids call me Coach Lomar. Pretty much we've been here since 2001. We moved from Mebane to
Mhm.
Graham in the winter of 2001.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole thing was, we were looking for, we're just coming out of the whole situation, COVID and everything. So, we're looking for something that the family could do.
2021.
2021.
Yeah.
Yeah. So looking for something for the family, the kids to do, activities. Because in Mebane, we were coming from Mebane where there's a lot of sports, like family sports, like kids sports. There's a lot of festivals and stuff like that. So we know Burlington and Graham as well, but moving here, we didn't really know anyone here.
Mm-hmm.
So fast forward to maybe in the spring, it's starting to get warm, doing some landscaping, some yard work. And I met this kid who was cutting someone else's yard, and I had some leaves on my deck, and I said, "Hey, I need some help. Can you come blow my deck off, and I'll pay you?" And so we were there, and he was talking about like what he likes to do. He's
Mhm.
an entrepreneur, he's there and he's working. He's like, "This is my job," he's very proud of it. And then he saw my soccer ball, and he said, "Oh, do you play?" So I said, "Yeah, I play. I haven't played in a long time. I play in Chapel Hill sometimes and other places."
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, "Oh, I play too. I'm a goalkeeper." I think his name was David. I can't remember his name.
Oh,
But
okay.
he was like under 10 at the time. And so he's like, "I play at the Dream Center," and I'm like, "Oh, the Dream Center? What is this? Like, where is this mythical place?" that he's
This special.
What is this mystical place? So he's like telling me they have so many things, so many amazing things. So I said, okay.
Mhm.
The big thing was that the summer before COVID started, it was Sarai, my oldest daughter, wanted to get into sports. She wanted to try soccer and volleyball and all these things. So I said, okay, this is a good way to start. Everyone can go into a nice environment and can meet some people and get some friends who started going to school here as well. So then that's what happened. We ended up coming to the Dream Center, and we've been here ever since. That's kind of like the start of it.
Ah.
Then
And you're here, man. And you will be here forever.
yeah,
We got you now.
right. I've been here ever since then. So it's been good. It's been great.
And your daughter started with soccer. Now she does a lot, right?
Yeah.
Was she in the dance team? What else?
So she started out with soccer, then she got into dance, then she did karate.
Mm.
She's like an artsy type of girl, so she likes to do like art projects. So she's done art projects here. She's done summer camps here. That's a big one for her too, because she gets to meet like so many people at one time and have fun. And she's always talking about all the friends. That's always the thing she said. I met so many fun people, and she even said, I met some fun adults, and they're young too. And I was like, who you talking about? And so yeah, so she enjoys it. She loves coming here. I've never said, yeah, we're going to the Dream Center, and she's not excited to come.
Yeah.
So that's kind of been the main, like the pivotal point of what got us here, essentially.
Alright, we're glad to have you, man. Yeah, it hasn't been like one day or one instant when I seen Lamar and he's not smiling or he's bubbly
I
personality.
don't think I've ever seen him mad.
No.
One time.
Maybe.
One time.
Yeah, there
But
was
yeah.
this
We might
man,
not talk about that here, but there was one time.
if you see him any part of the day, he's always smiling. He's always in a good mood. So, and every time I see him, I ask him about to bring me some Jamaican food, some Jamaican things. You're from Jamaica, right?
Yeah, originally
Jamaica?
from Jamaica. I moved here, went to high school in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Played soccer my whole life. So that's one of the big things too, that the environment of soccer, soccer creates, is just nothing next to it, right? The team spirit and all that kind of thing. So that's how started in Georgia, moved to North Carolina where I went to school as well, and then now I'm coaching here.
Lomar has a very interesting perspective. Like you see the Dream Center as a parent, as a coach, and then as an adult, just coming and enjoying the place. So what starting with the parent part, because if other parents want to know how would the Dream Center look like, or what to see here, what would you tell them as a parent point of view?
Okay, so like I said it earlier, my main thing was trying to find, well, I don't know if I said it earlier, but my main thing was trying to find an experience for the kids that would be, they'll be exposed to different cultures, to different personalities, to a diverse set of everything, sports, the arts, just the people here as well. When I met Lisa, I thought she was the nicest lady in Alamanskoni.
Michael confirmed. if nobody sees that, Michael just thumbs up. Big thumbs up.
And then also Michael, we met Michael, we connected because we're techies. We connect, we're problem solvers, creative problem solvers. So we try to figure out how to do anything you bring to us. We try to find a way to do it. And so yeah, basically, and then you two, we're friends now. We're pretty much brothers at this point, right?
Brothers.
And so we see each other multiple times a week.
Yeah.
And you don't get that everywhere you go. Oh. That safe environment, that family-friendly feeling. And then food.
The food.
Tons of it, man.
Tons of food, right? So yeah, I would say if you're a parent and when you come here, that's the experience you're gonna have. You're gonna have this environment that is perfect for your family, perfect for the kids, perfect for older people as well. There's a lot of programs for different age groups. So those are
you don't do Zumba?
Man,
let's put it in there. That's so funny. Oh man.
I was just talking about Zumba last week actually, but I don't get into Zumba. But I know the dance. Even on the dance team, they say, "Hey, come on dance." I'm like, "Oh, I don't know."
Everything else, he's here.
I'll set up and break down, but I won't be in the show.
Just quick note, by the way, every program that we have, that we offer, where the parents needs to be away from the kid, we offer free childcare. So just for you to know, if you are hesitant or just want to know more, something we offer even for Zumba. So
yeah. Even a lot of our programs too. For example, soccer. A lot of times, soccer is going on at the same time as Zumba, and several of our other courses. But back to Lomar.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's a great point because that's something in terms of scheduling. There's always something going on. That like I said, for every part of the family, you can bring the whole family here, literally at any time of the day, and there's something.
There's something going on. Something.
So funny.
Yeah, there's something you can do. And that was huge for me as well because I'm a busy person. I volunteer time here, but outside of this, I'm very busy. So being able to come here and knock out multiple things in one place is a big thing as well. I come here often. I'm doing something with Amanda. Sarah is doing dance, or she's doing soccer with another coach, and then me and Massey are talking about
everything.
Everything.
IT. I'm very fascinated with IT and stuff like that. And your background is in IT and just software technology, I think, right? Is that right?
Yeah. So.
I haven't checked the LinkedIn. This LinkedIn is absolutely goated.
That's like I said, I have a busy background. My background is in IT, so I'm an IT engineer. But also, I'm also a business owner. So I own 2 businesses right now, and we have a couple other projects that we're working on as well. And so on one side we're doing marketing, and on the other side we're doing events. We're doing event design. And so, my background is IT engineer. So I worked in corporate for a long time doing infrastructure and all these different things in IT. And then I found a great platform to help people as well because a lot of people want to get into IT and they're not sure how, or they don't know anyone that they could relate to and how to get into IT. So it usually sparks a good conversation of, I want to get into IT. I don't know how. I don't know what schools to go to. I don't know which programs are.
Yeah.
and then usually have a good conversation.
I want to like circle back around to do the whole IT background stuff and everything because I think there's a lot of like ways and pathways like kids can get into it without going to like formal education schools. Like we were talking about a few minutes ago about like going to college, but also there's other pathways. You said like there's trade school.
Yeah.
But there's like also like there's trade schools that are not just like hands-on specific. There's like IT too. So it's
Yeah.
the software side of things. But going back to it, kind of retracting, like how is the Dream Center as a coach point of view? Or because again, like very unique, very cool perspective. You see
the
us.
kids love you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what's your secret? How can
I got one of my kids wants to jump ships, man. That doesn't happen often. No, you can't switch teams, Max.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I mean, so from a coach point of view, I also have the referee point of view. I did that one time.
Okay.
That's a whole different level, man.
Yeah.
People don't understand how hard it is to be a referee.
My first time here at the Dream Center was being a
Referee,
Yeah.
and I remember
Yeah.
it vividly.
It's tough, like there's a lot of people, like their fans, like they want their kids to do well, and they want their team to do well, and it's a lot of pressure sometimes.
Yeah.
You have to
That's
get
a lot, man.
Yeah.
That one time I was a ref, it was in the adults league tournament.
Yeah.
I went home after that game.
I remember why.
I went home after that game.
Man, like to show that, like Armando said, kids love you, parents love you, man. Like you're
Yeah,
their
the kids do.
personality. Like, what? How? Like,
I just so we were talking about this too in the season. So one of the things that we bring here from the Dream Center point of view is we want the kids to not just be soccer players. We want them to be good citizens. We want them to be good students. Well-rounded individuals essentially. And so I think I connect with a lot of them from that point of view because they see me as a role model. They see me as a mentor sometimes, someone who they can they think I'm young enough that they can ask me how to do something, but not be scared at the same time, right? There's a lot of people who they're intimidated to talk to them or something like that. So I think because of that, I'm able to connect with them, and I care a lot too. Like I'm very passionate about soccer, for example. Like I'm very passionate. I know the opportunities. For example, I was on a soccer scholarship multiple times at high school, college. Different levels. Even in I wouldn't say semi-pro, but even like in adult leagues outside, there's always been opportunities because of soccer. Whether it's career opportunities or just self-development or anything like that, there's always an opportunity to get better. So I feel very passionate for that reason, and I try to show the kids that if you take this seriously, you're having fun, but if you take it seriously to say like I have an opportunity from this, then you can take it as far as you want. You can take it into the future, and
I always like to relate sports to life too, man, because when you work hard at something, you develop skills that you can take with you along the way.
Yeah.
And it's that's why I tell a lot of kids to not quit. A lot of kids when they get tired of a sport, they tend to quit.
Right.
Don't quit, man. Go ahead and finish it out. Sometimes that quitting your skills might not get better. You might not get more playing time, but it's gonna build a little bit of resilience, a little bit of mental toughness.
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to tough it through. And sports is that, man. And I think people that have done sports at a high level truly understand that, right? That once it's done, that it's done, you can easily transition into something else because of the same thing, because of the process and the discipline and all the structure that you learn through sports.
Yeah.
So.
No, I agree. So we take the same approach to, like you said, to life, to your career, school. If you have a bad test, you feel like you failed or something. Like in soccer, what do? When a bad play happens, you put it behind you, you keep going. You don't sit there and think about it for the rest of the day.
Exactly.
But to answer the question,
That's how it usually goes.
right? So that's how I take it from a coach point of view. Is to try to show them that it's not just about you. It's about how you can make an impact on the team level, and bring others with you. How you can be a good citizen. How you can be a good citizen in the world. Like you can go out and do good and try to help others. And that's the same principles that I try to impose on the team. And then, you know, we talked about the same thing. Like, if we're gonna do like any bigger teams, like any higher levels of teams, we want to bring that over to the team
Right.
as well.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a
100%.
culture.
Right.
You
Yes.
want to establish the right culture, man, because it's I've seen it a lot in different places, right? Where they can bring one toxic trait
Yeah.
and it's a cancer, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It spreads like wildfire, and so it's establishing that culture and that structure, man. Is good, you know. You instill that in kids. These are my expectations, and this
Yeah.
is what you have to live up to.
Yeah.
Because I always tell the kids, you're gonna wear a Dream Center shirt, right? You're wearing that logo, whether you're wearing it or not, just by being part of the team. You're
Yeah.
representing the Dream Center, right? So your actions speak, and I mean that's to me that's key, and it's key in the development of character.
Yeah. I mean, one thing that stuck with me on the last piece of this is before I can't remember which team we're working on, what season, but you said that you represent the Dream Center,
Mhm.
you represent your family, you represent the community as well.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of, like, you bring, it's not just about you, it's about everything that you
Yeah.
bring with you. So I think that's massive.
Absolutely. And like to go back to that and like the whole like having the kids like for just society and not strictly for producing soccer players, that to giving them the opportunity to go learn and like going back to where we were like about IT, I see like so many like opportunities in that, and like you can go. I didn't know this until I talked to you. You can take like a 2 months, 3 months course, like a course from Google, and you get IT certified, and they'll help you with jobs. No?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
You get certified. You over time you're getting your skills. You
So
work
listen
with-
up, kids, if you want to make good money.
Yeah, but seriously, if you look at the opportunities, and you don't have to be a certain age to get in.
Yeah, there's
You
no
can-
age. I don't think there's an age limit, but
Yeah.
there, you can get it as young as you are.
Yeah.
How do you find this course?
So if you just go on, if you just Google
Go.
Google, if you just Google, yeah, if you just Google
Career
Yeah.
IT certificate, I think
right,
that's what
career
it is.
IT certification.
We're not promoting it, but go. It's a good thing.
Yeah. We're not affiliated, but
Yeah.
but you know, any actual company like that, not just Google.
Yeah.
There's, you know, all these big companies. There's a lot of corporations that put a lot of money into developing you know, younger people
Yeah.
or just students, anyone who wants to learn really. And it's not just coding. You don't think you have to
No.
be a software development engineer. You don't have to be someone who's coding all day. You can. There's a lot. Like I said, I'm an infrastructure guy. I take the code that people create
Mhm.
and then I make it work in different parts of the different technologies.
Mhm.
Right, so that is, I'm not coding there. So it's the different parts, the different things you could do. So yeah, there's a whole world out there in IT that is untapped, and you can work in
Yeah.
any industry.
And you can make good over 6 figures.
Yeah, you
potentially.
can.
Some jobs, but I mean, it's just like any job that pays you over like $15 an hour. Because you know, I go to the schools and I ask them like, what are you gonna do after high school? And a lot of kids are gonna be like, I don't know. And like, I was like, we're gonna work
I'll
at
be a professional soccer player.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I mean that's okay, but like, are you gonna go work at McDonald's like at $15? I mean, McDonald's is all good, but there's so many better opportunities you can get like a jump start, and IT is so many like endless opportunities. Everybody's hiring IT.
Oh yeah.
Everybody. I
And
think.
it's not
now,
just
the
IT.
digital age, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be more and more in
Yeah.
demand.
So
Yeah.
just an opportunity for them. I'm a big advocate of it. I like it because I think it gives, as long anything that gives you the opportunity to earn more money to get yourself a better life. I'm very big advocate on it. Like if it's going and working at I don't know where is this McDonald's, but you're making good money and you can support yourself. I mean, good. But also you need to think about career advancement. Like how far can you go up?
Be
Do
the
you have
best
to
cook
work?
there is.
Huh?
Like be the best cook. Like,
Yeah.
You gotta have that mentality, right?
Yeah.
Like no matter what you do, you always want to be the best at it.
Oh yeah.
Or like give it your best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And like if you're gonna be a pizza delivery guy,
Yeah.
deliver those pizzas better than anybody else.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Put your
When-
best
get the-
foot forward.
Mhm.
essentially.
Exactly.
And that's the same thing we talk about with the teams.
Mhm.
Like put your best foot forward every time. You don't know what
Yeah.
opportunities are looking or not
Exactly.
the door. You know.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
now we have this, kids going to England and stuff like that. We bring it up, but it's like just like reinforcing like what opportunities are out there.
Yeah.
So
It's possible.
yeah.
But
Like-
before you go, Lamar, I have to ask you this question because the kids want to know, your fans want to know,
Everybody wants.
everybody
The
wants
fans.
to know. Okay, Messi or Ronaldo?
Oh, for me, it's not even a competition. It's straight Ronaldo for me.
Oh, controversy.
100%. I don't know. So I was a Manchester. I am a Manchester United fan, hardcore, like diehard on Manchester United fan.
Michael got me a Manchester United jersey from India.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, I just everything he's about is great. You know, he brings all of the pieces to the puzzle. I think, and nothing against Messi. I think Messi's a phenomenal player. He's just naturally talented. He's naturally gifted. He has a tendency to just float anywhere he wants. But on top of that, you have to have more. There has to be more to it. Not everybody's gifted like that. Like, you know, you have to put in the hard work. You have to be athletic. You have to be multi-talented in the sense that you have to be able to play different parts of the game. Like, you know, you can't just dribble or and stuff like that. You have to be able to do different things to help the team, help the coach, whatever situation that you're in. So for me, Ronaldo ticks all those boxes. The only one he could do is just be naturally talented, like gifted by God, and he's maximizing it to as much as he can, and he's bringing up the overall levels, everything. So it's Ronaldo for me.
You heard it now.
Yeah.
The Ronaldo fan, Ronaldo
And then-
things.
The last one, this one comes from me. Who do you think is going to be? Everybody talks Mbappe and Haaland. Who do you think is going to be the next man up?
Next one up, I would say
That should be easy.
Mbappe is already there. Really, he's already won the World Cups. The only thing he has next is the Champions League,
The Ballon d'Or?
the Ballon d'Or, and it's. I'm no knock against PSG, but if he was at another club that was
Oh, he would have
serious,
won it already.
Oh yeah.
yeah, he would have won it
he would've
already.
won it already.
Like, you know, when
No
my
doubt.
Mbappe goes to Madrid, for example, it's gonna be, you know,
Interesting.
like look at Jude Bellingham right now in Madrid.
Oh, dude, he's going crazy.
Yeah.
He's a midfielder.
Right.
Yeah, he's the top scorer in La Liga right now, right?
Mhm.
I believe, something like that.
Look at that.
I'm gonna add another name to the mix before
Ooh.
we go.
Okay.
Santi Jimenez. Santi Jimenez is gonna win a Golden Boot in Europe.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
he's leading right now too.
Eredivisie.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. He's doing well
He has 38 goals this season.
Ooh.
Well, for this year.
for the
From
year. Yeah,
Okay.
January to now, 38 goals.
yeah.
Sometime. You heard it.
You heard it here
You
first,
heard it.
guys.
Yeah. Prediction. That's everything. Like you will catch Lamar here from at the Dream Center from Monday to Sunday, any day of the time, anytime. He will be here when you're here. So, man, literally, Lamar is here every day, and we're really great to have you here.
Thank you.
Part of the
Appreciate
Dream
you,
Center.
man.
Yeah,
Thanks for
man.
having me today, guys.
Of course. So,
We always,
as
this
always,
is,
man.
This is probably part one, honestly.
part one. Yeah,
You've seen
it's
more.
good. We'll have one.
Yeah.
In 6 months, we'll have another like follow up
Yeah,
or in a
right.
year. But
Awesome.
we'll have you. I'm sure we would like to have you in our student night to teach them about this IT stuff. So
Yeah.
if you want to come student night Wednesday night, spin 6 to 8 p.m.
You can
We
also
can-
have photography and filmography, filmography
Yeah,
Filmography,
film.
yeah.
classes with Mike.
Yeah. So that's you heard it here.
And even to touch on that, one more
Yeah.
thing before we go. So there is a tech class here as well. They teach you how to use the computer. Is it
Mhm.
tied to
Mhm.
ACC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
that's just like the amount of programs here is just ridiculous. There's
So
something for
we also have that.
yeah.
Whoever's
I might teach
interested.
that class. Right?
Yeah. There you go.
There it is.
All right. He's gonna be the teacher. He's gonna be the best teacher. We're already voting for you. But yeah, that's a wrap up for us. So thank you for viewing this video and being with us, enjoying and learning more about Lamar. I think that's it, right? Wrap up?
Good.
Wrap up. All right, we'll be back next week. If you want to say anything Spanish, just to wrap it up.
Perdón. Nuevamente vamos a tener más episodios. Estos últimos 2 episodios fueron en inglés. Vamos a tenerlos con subtítulos en español también en algún punto, pero mucha información, demasiados recursos que hemos platicado y también pongan atención por más que se viene sobre ayuda a la comunidad hispana. Estamos trabajando en diferentes proyectos, pero los vamos a mantener al tanto. Gracias.
All right, on. Thank you guys.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.